Hi guys, welcome back to the Color SMP. Today, we're not gonna go over all the how the server works and stuff. If you didn't watch episode 1, then go watch it. And we're just gonna get right into it. So, time to go mining. Okay, so we got some iron, we got some coal, and that's it. And we're not about to die at all. But since the wheat's grown, time to grow the farm. Now that we have some wheat, we can finally start making packed mud to get closer to building our house. Though, it's only one, because we have one piece of wheat. So, it's gonna be a long ways away. Once the iron from our mining trip finished smelting, I made an axe, a chest plate, and some boots. I also made some leggings and a helmet which I couldn't wear because of my sheep head. Next, after doing some exploring, I took all my bones, turned it into bone meal, and started bone mealing my crops to get some wheat, which then I could use to make the farm grow faster. Then I used all my wheat to turn my mud into packed mud, which then I turned into mud bricks. Now that I finally had mud bricks, I could start building my house, which wasn't a house, it was just a wall. But I realized I had some dark oak logs and decided a wall isn't very good. I need the start of a house. And so I placed some dark oak logs down and made it less of a wall and closer to a house, but still a wall. Then I realized I still had a tiny bit of mud, so let's go expand the wall. Next, I want to go mining again. I want to be the first one on the server to have diamonds. Now, finally, after a little bit of searching, we have it. The diamond. Well, actually, it's 2 diamonds, but yay. So, I'm not going to do anything with the diamonds right now, but we're going to go back to spawn, because at spawn there's, I think, a lake, river, whatever, a water source where salmon can spawn. And because we can one-shot those with our sword, they're a pretty good food source. So, let's go. Ah, here we are. So, is there any salmon? Where's the salmon? Shouldn't there be salmon in here?
6.5 hours later.
Wait, is that... Salmon! Finally! 1 salmon! Oh my god. So, I got something incredible while hunting salmon. A salmon head. So, now I just gotta put it on. And I am... Oh, what? Did he just got... What? Okay, this requires sheep head. Ooh, berries! Those are a good food source. Well, they don't give me much food, but they're easy to regrow and easy to get now that I have some. So, yes, they're a good food source. Now that I'm back home, I decided to make a berry farm, because then I don't have to go back to spawn every time I want berries. And also, then I just have an infinite amount. I had a little bit more bone meal, so I grew the farm so that I could continue building my house. With the wheat I just got, I turned my mud into packed mud, which I turned into mud bricks, and then continued building my house. Next, something really cool happened. I killed a rabbit and it dropped its head. Eventually, I'm going to have all the mob heads. And all the other players' heads, too. After making a composter, and learning that you could use leaves to get bone meal from a composter, I got some leaves and got some bone meal for the farm. Next, I used my mud and wheat to make more packed mud, which then I turned into mud bricks. And now it's time to keep working on the house. Next, I was searching through my chests and I found that I added some acacia wood. And I decided that acacia planks, which are another orange block, would be nice for the walls. Then I realized my dog has been in the hole the entire episode, and so I decided to take him out, feed him, and yeah. Next, I went back to spawn to get some wood. Around this time, a lot of players were over at spawn, so I wanted to try to meet someone, and I met Pretzel, or Prezmaster, is what he used to go by, except it took him like a second to see me. And as usual, I lost the interaction sound, but I accidentally killed him. So good interaction. I got his head. That's a bonus. But then out of nowhere, meseeks came up and just started burrowing. Like, why? Just watch. So after Cool killed him, I could see that Cool had a diamond sword and diamond boots, so his Cover Me With Diamonds achievement wasn't very good. But then he started killing meseeks again. I definitely didn't help with the lava bucket I got from mining earlier, but because I definitely didn't help, Cool gave me meseek's head. So that's another step towards getting all the heads. And then this just continued for a while with Cool and meseeks. Well, meseeks trying to kill Cool, or Cool trying to kill meseeks. I can't even tell. After all that chaos, I took the heads that I had claimed and started making just a row of heads. I also picked up my mob heads that I had placed and accidentally broke my bed in the process. Then, while fighting some mobs, well, actually, a horde of mobs, I had an idea. I wanted to build a cactus farm. Now, I doubt that that's going to happen this episode, but it's just an idea that I'm gonna get done. Eventually, I also got enough mud to continue a tiny bit of my house, so yeah. Next, I wanted to find a place to build my cactus farm. I didn't want to build it too close to my base, but I didn't want to build it too far at the same time. So I started searching. Then I remembered of a path through the mangrove that Cool Dog told me about, that went from his base to my base. And eventually, I found it. Now, as soon as I found it, I found something incredible right after. It wasn't a place that I could build my cactus farm at, it was Cool Dog's base. You might remember this place from episode 1. We passed it along the way to get to our base. We actually went entirely around it. But, now Cool Dog's living here. If you look closely, you can see his parkour thing that he made and all of its random floating rocks. Next, I continue searching for a place to build my cactus farm. After getting back to base, a mob very accidentally killed Charlie that I had nothing to do with, which, then I just snagged his head. And, that's all. Next, I came back to spawn to see a chase happening, and that was the only glimpse I ever got of the new member, Abnormal Abnormal. Next, I was looking at Meeks, then I turned around and saw Meeks' clone. Don't know who that could be. Definitely couldn't be Abnormal. He would never be a clone. After my adventure and hanging out with everyone, I came back and spent my bones into bone meal on the farm. Okay, I just crafted up the mud, and now it's building time.
unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Just in case Herobrine comes around.
Yeah, we gotta stay on guard. Just in case Herobrine spawns 50 withers. Because we're not gonna do that, but Herobrine might.